Hey guys, Kyle's Goiters here, and we are back. And today we are actually going to be building a house. Let me get downstairs. This is not. I didn't build this house. It's like, but we are also. This is a mansion that I like. Check out the tutorial. I really don't know how to pronounce his name, so like, correct me if I'm wrong. Something like Bean Non Bar, something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a tutorial. Just so you know, I'm not in my skin. I am actually in Harry's skin from It's Jerry and Harry. Well, there's two reasons why I'm in the skin. Number one, because I'm using it to make a machinima. Number two, because I just really like his skin. I do. So, today we are going to be building a mansion right here in between these two villages. So yeah. So the first materials, we are actually going to be making like a little porch thingy, like an indoor porch, I guess. So we are going to be using our bricks for this part and glass paint. You can use stained glass. I guess that might look kind of nice for a porch, but we're just going to be using normal glass. So you're going to want to place, for your porch, you're going to place across 15 horizontal blocks, sir. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is how long it's going to be, but this will not be how wide the mansion will be. And this is also not the front of the mansion either. So, 15 over here, and then coming over this way, you're going to want to place 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then connect these two ends. Sorry about the lag, guys. I really don't know. It's never lagged before, sorry. And then you just connect these two ends, or you try to, if your game is also lagging. Really sorry about that. So, kind of, sorry, just an ad. I had to X out of that. So, there. If you have managed to do this, unlike me, just like, you're doing really good. I don't know. So then you're going to want to extend this up 4 more blocks. So it's 5 blocks in total. You can do any corner you want, because you will be extending up all of the corners. So just like do that. This won't take too long, so I'm not gonna skip this part. Okay, so once you've extended up these corners, we are going to be connecting. I don't know how to explain this, so let me just do it first. Connect, like, all of the corners together with a row of bricks going across the top, a little something like this, so you got kind of like a frame for your porch. So, just since this is such a small part, I'm not going to be skipping this part like I normally would, but whatever. Now, this part might get a little bit confusing, but come to any corner, and on the right and the left, and then on the left of the block, make up rows also like this. So, like, it's too wide on this and too wide on that. I don't really know if that makes a lot of sense, but, like, I'm sorry if this doesn't, like, one on the right-hand side, another on the left-hand side. So, you know, just to do that. So, almost done, and, like, let me, here, maybe if, now that I finished it, I can, like, show you a little bit of it. The reason why I'm doing this is so, it might look like 2 on the outside, but coming on the inside, it's only 1 block, because you have to remember these corner blocks don't show. Didn't mean to do that. Hope that makes sense. Doesn't really, I guess. And then go ahead and fill in your roof. And I will be skipping this part, and we'll get right back to you. Anyway, we did that. We filled in our roof. That didn't take long at all, so I don't even know why I skipped it. So, once again, coming in on the inside, you are going to want to drag in an extra row across the top of these windows. Kind of hope that makes sense, really. I really don't know how to explain this. Probably because this is the order I normally do it in. I guess doing it in this order doesn't make a lot of sense. But since that's the order I'm just used to doing it in, that's the way I'm doing it. But I think you guys can see it pretty well. And then just copy it. And it would be a lot easier to see what I'm doing from the inside. So we are in the inside of here. I don't know, it's been raining a lot of Minecraft. So, kind of like this, we added those extra layers across the top. And now for all of the remaining spaces, you're just going to want to go ahead and fill them in with your glass panes. We are going to be doing that off camera, just because I think this video isn't long enough. And just to save a little bit of time. Alrighty, so we filled in our glass panes. And in any really corner you want one of these long corners, go ahead, break on either side one of those windows and fill it up, because this will actually be our doorway leading out into part of our yard. And after I set the time of the day here, there we go, we are going to be working on the flooring. So for the block on the flooring, you can use whatever you want, but I suggest you would use some sort of heavy-duty carpeting, something like a dark colors, like gray or black. I'm going to be using light gray. Now, it's not exactly dark, but... And you'll also need some gray wool just to keep... I like to spell gray the British way. So, just for, here, you're going to want to break that little doorway and replace it. And when we make our furniture blocks, we're also going to want to replace that with wool. And so, but we're just using carpet just for the sake of... because we want to. And we'll get back to you once we filled that all in with carpet. Okay, so we filled in the carpeting, and also another thing we did was these are the two doors I suggest. If you're in version 1.8, I suggest using jungle doors or oak doors. Like jungle doors I suggest, or oak doors, but I'm gonna use jungle doors because I like that one better. Okay, so coming inside, we got a nice little roomy porch. We'll add a couple ceiling lights later. But the first thing you're going to want to do is, this side, you're just going to want to remove the glass panes. I don't know why I just didn't do that before, but just remove those glass panes. Because this is actually going to be part of the wall in our house. And we're just going to be doing the windows a little bit differently. So, we're really sorry about that, guys. So, for the windows, like I said. Coming over here by the far right area, on the far right, 2 high blocks, just break those out, and then place another brick row, like this. And then, place, on each end of it, of your window, place 2 high, and keep going on the pattern, one more time, kind of like this. So, we got a smaller window here. And we're going to be using our banners, kind of like curtains. I'm going to use just red ones. We're going to use them as curtains. Don't really look like curtains, but I like it. So, boom, did that. Then, go ahead, I don't really know what the flooring is going to be, so we're just going to ignore that block. But that is actually a doorway that leads into our house. So this is the porch. So now, take our bricks again. You are going to want to extend out from each side of your porch. Coming out from the back doorway that will lead into your house. Extend out 30 blocks from each side of your house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, Lag. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And so, coming up on the next side, you're also going to want to go 30 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Now, we are going to make a couple of closets here. So, count in 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And break out the 15th and 16th block, which should end up right in the middle. Because we are actually going to turn this into a little closet kind of storage area. So break a 2-block doorway. And go ahead and do your same thing over here on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then break out the 15th and 16th block. These mark the doorways, like again I said, for our closets. So let's go ahead and place out the frame for there. So counting away 3 blocks away from your doorway. And on the fourth block, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and make a little marker there, just to mark the spot. Like this is the outside of the mansion. Now this is the front of the mansion. And so what you want to do here is do the same thing on the other side first. Like count out 3, boom, and then extend this out 6 more blocks. So counting all the way back to here, that's 8 blocks in total. And connect up the 2 ends. So now here we have this gives the house depth, and it also adds us some nice little storage areas. So coming out from the door, let's dig a path. We're gonna be doing a 10. I'm gonna make mine 3 blocks wide. You can make yours however wide you want it. And go ahead here. I will be using stone and cobblestone. Sometimes my touchpad just refuses to cooperate. I really don't understand it. Come on, you touchpad. But so for your materials here, you're gonna want to. I suggest using. Well, I'm gonna be using a stone on the stone on the outside 2 rows, and then in this middle row, I suggest using cobblestone. So hold on, I'm gonna fix my touchpad. We'll be right back. Okay, so we did that, and go ahead and fill it in with oak planks. And I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so my touchpad is all fixed now. And so let's go ahead here. And we'll take out our stone and cobblestone. When that thing happens in my touchpad, it's real annoying. It might have something to do with my recording software, but whatever. So place cobblestone down your middle row, like I said. And then on your 2 far rows, place your stone. Go ahead and boom. So we are going to, now we're going to add a mailbox. So to add your mailbox, you're going to want to take out, well, you're going to need 3 materials: a fence post, a sign, and a chest. So counting out on the edge of your pathway, 1 block. On top of it, you're going to want to place block on top of that. So that's your mailbox. And then place a sign with your address. I'm using 777 because that is my favorite number. I am trying to decide how I'm going to build this mansion. I don't know if I wanted to kind of come around and circle around the porch, or if I wanted to go back. I'm going to have it come around. Okay, so go ahead, take out your bricks again. Take out your bricks again. Let's see where are the bricks? Where are these bricks at? Bricks? Where are you bricks? Sorry, this tutorial's gonna take a little while. Okay, we got some bricks now. Counting out on oh, we forgot to coming out on this side. We forgot to like place the foundation for our storage room. So just do the same thing as the other side. Sweet. Awesome. Cool. So, from the aerial view, this is what it should look like. Now, one more thing we're going to do before we work on building up our house. We are going to come out on either side. I'm doing the left side. But you're going to extend this back 4 more blocks. And then go ahead and, coming from this back block, extend it all the way to the end of the building. Because this is just a little corridor leading from your porch to get to your storage rooms. Almost there. And, yeah. Can't remember. Where's this? Oh, yeah, it goes all the way to the end. So, we're just almost there. And, this is, okay, good. Very good. So this is what you should have so far. So, yeah. So for, no, never mind. Just never mind what I just said there. Coming, from the front of your mansion, it's not really looking too much like a mansion so far, but trust me, it'll get there. So, come over. We're going to place a couple of windows. So, I'm going to go to the right side of my house. You can do it on the left since it'll be symmetrical. Coming over here, extend this up the full height of your building on, like, each corners of this until it gets to, like, the storage room. So, kind of just do that. And then, of course, connect the top. Go ahead, find the middle of it. And you're going to want to make a 2, like, block long pillar. And then add some corner blocks. I'd like to give a shout out to Minadbard, because he taught me about these corner blocks. Like, when you place them in the windows, blocks in the corners. It kind of gives these windows a nice little shape. So, go ahead and do that. And then coming over to your left side, repeat the same thing. So, extend it up on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then coming over here and extending it up on this side. And then connect across the top. Almost done. Find the middle. Make a 2-block long pillar. Going up through the top. And then lastly, place your corner blocks. So those are your windows. Okay, so lastly, well, I think this might be the last thing we'll do for this part. I don't know, whatever. So like on extend your blocks up, like coming to the right of your windows. Extend your blocks like all the way up until you get to the doorway that leads into the hallway from the storage room. You will actually be accessing. In order to get to the storage rooms, you'll have to follow this pathway. This is not the driveway. To go into here goes into here, and then etc., etc., etc. So you guys get the point. You're gonna have to go in through the porch to get to the storage room. That's really all that the porch leads into. And then, like I did, extending the bricks up on the other side, let's go ahead and extend them up here. We are pretty much just kind of like working up on the front of our mansion. Not the front of it, but this is actually the back. So, well, there's going to be 2 mailboxes. I know, 2, awesome. So, where did this door go? Here we go. Okay, so next, coming over on the first, wall of your storage room, extend up this pillar on the corners, like the edges of it, and then extend up this one. Then coming around here, extend across the top, and we're also going to be making another window here, and make a 1 black pillar in the middle. And just leave these windows, no corner blocks since they're only 2 blocks long. Leave these windows how they are. Go ahead over here and do the exact same thing on the corners. And then across the edges. So, and then lastly, your pillar through the middle. Cool. So coming along to the opposite side of the other wall of your storage room, you're going to be doing the exact same thing. And not forgetting to extend these couple of blocks up. Like this. And, so extend across the top, and then lastly your pillars through the middle. So, and then of course your doorway, just gonna want to place your bricks above that. So now come over here to the right side, and we'll place that 1 window over here. So remember, you got your okay. Extend your thingies there, and then for your window, your corner, you extend up your corners. Like this, and then 1 across the top. And lastly, a pillar through the middle. And then you should actually be left with the edges for your next window. So kind of like this worked out perfect. So looking here at the front of this will be just another window. So drag this across the top, and it'll be like the same as our other windows we've done. Find the middle of it, and drag a 2 black pillar up, and then you add your corner blocks. And we are going to be adding this window on the other side, and then that is all we'll be doing for this part. So, once again, you roll across the top, your 2 row in the middle, and then your corner blocks. Like so. Boom! Awesome! Sweet. And go ahead, if you want to make some preparations for next part, I will having this be done. Go ahead, do that doorway on the right side, and fill in the roofs of your storage room with your bricks. And we will see you guys next time. I lied. We are going to be continuing. Still got my hair skin on. So, yeah, but I did do while I was off camera. I put the roofs on, and again, I finished the doorway on the right side. So, yeah, we are actually going to be continuing part 1, because I feared I did not make part 1 long enough. So, the next thing we're going to be doing is, we're actually gonna want to take our doorways. I think iron doors we could also use too, and some buttons. I suggest wooden buttons. They would look nicer for what we're gonna do. So come in through your little exterior porch here. Furnish this a little later, and well, dig out like all of the blocks in your hallway. Not your rooms, not in your rooms. Go ahead and no, don't, not even the doorways, not the rooms, just the hallway. And go ahead, well, just do that, and we'll be right back. Okay, I did that. I filled in all the glass panes, as you can see, and I did the roof too. So yeah, we did that. We got that done. We did all of our glass panes. We got that filled in. I made one little mistake, but that'll be easy to fix. So go into your porch. This wooden door I placed, I meant for that one to be an iron door. I think it just looks nice. I mean, this texture pack, it kind of looks a little bit menacing, but I want an iron door here. You guys can have whatever kind of door you want, but I want an iron door. Okay, we are going to be doing two more things. Well, no, just one more thing. But then this part will be over. So, coming over to your right side of it, you are going to want to place back 60 blocks from this right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, 59, 60. And then go over to the left-hand side of your mansion and do the exact same thing. Place back 60 blocks. Bam. So, your next step, I don't know, did I place 60 blocks? I don't know how. Let me get an aerial view of it. I think this one's needs to be a couple blocks longer. So, coming over to your right side. Again, I'm sprinting for a reason. I'm not flying. Okay. Coming over to your right side. Come back over to this window on the far right, and the window to the left of it, this one coming out, you're gonna want to place back. I'm not sure how many blocks it is exactly, but just until it meets with the other end of. Like the other end of your, like, over there, basically. Almost there. Done. Alright. So, now place a doorway in the middle. Not sure where that is. So I'm gonna find it. Should be a 1-block doorway right there. Actually, make it a 3-block doorway. Yeah, that's better. Cause I'm gonna do something with it. Come over here and do the exact same thing with the left side. So coming over to this here window and extending it back. And then place your 3-block doorway in the middle. Place this a little bit too long. No, I didn't place it too long. What am I thinking? Okay, so that is actually all we're going to be doing for this part. And we will see you guys next time when we kind of work on these hallways and make the main rooms of the mansion. Alrighty, we did that. And the next thing you're going to want to do is break all of the grass blocks in your storage rooms and replace that with spruce wood planks, and we'll be right back when we do that. Okay, as you can see here, we put on the spruce wood. Last thing we need to do is place our doorways. So just place your doors on the doorways for both of your storage rooms. For this, we're just using plain oak doors. We'll get to that one in a minute. And boom. Okay, so take out your oak planks, and for your doorway leading in from your porch, replace that with oak. And boom, put your door in. Sweet. Now we are going to be working on the back of the mansion. Okay, so coming over here, coming over to the left side, we're gonna add another window. So for this window, we're gonna start off like we normally do, extending up both of the corners to the full height of our building, which is 5 blocks so far. And then, of course, do your little row across the top. Let me just go around here, like this. And then, you probably would have guessed it, but a 2-block wide pillar for the middle, and then don't forget your corner blocks. Yeah. And now to do the same thing on the other side. So 4 up there, 4 over here, your bar across the middle. 1 second, let me set the time to day. Okay, and then is, of course, your middle row, corner blocks. Boom! Done. That window, as you can see here. This is the mansion that Bienanabar, whoever you pronounce it, did. That's what this mansion is inspired by. So, yeah. On this side, there's gonna be a window, like on the here. Hold on. I'm on the right side now, but like coming where it turns on this side, there's gonna be a window, but we're gonna do it a little bit differently. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is just extend all 4 of those blocks up to the full height, and in the middle, make a 3-block long, a 3x3 window, window, and corner blocks. So kind of like that window on the end. And then let's go ahead on the other side, and we'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, and then you roll across, and then your corner blocks. Here. So now we're going to be working on the back. So, as usual, extend it up on the ends. And I'm just going to do the roll across when I'm here, since this is pretty long. So extend your roll across the top. Almost there. Okay. And then on your end here, extend up this one. Then you should get that. That is not sure window. I thought that was some sort of monster, giant monster thing. It was just my house. Okay, so count out 3 blocks in, and then make a pillar. Count out 5 blocks this time, and on the 6th block, again, place a pillar. Go ahead, come on the other side. Count 3, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th block, place pillar. And then count 5. And on the 6th block, place a pillar. Come over to this window here in your porch, and come over to the window by your porch. It should be right in the middle of it. And where these 4 windows are in the middle, you're gonna want to place like a 2-block pillar right in line with those windows. That kind of divides it up a little bit easier. And then we're gonna make 2 more windows. Well, actually 3. So coming over again, we're on our right side now. Count in 4 blocks, and on your 5th block, make a pillar. Come over on this side and do the same thing. Count 1, 2, 4, and on your 5th block, place a pillar like this. And go ahead, same thing on this side. So go ahead, count 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, place a brick pillar. Come over on this side and do the same thing. 4, and on the 5th block, place a pillar. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to come on either side and come in the middle of the large window that we just placed, and make a 2-block wide pillar, and it should be actually perfectly in line with this window up here. So sorry if this is confusing, guys, but do the same thing on the other side. So this is what your windows should look like. There should be a window there, and it should go all the way down. The last thing we're going to do for these windows is place corner blocks. So, but we're doing them a little bit differently this time. So come over on your window, looking at the back on the far left, you can place corner blocks in this window. For this next window, you do not want to place corner blocks. What you actually want to do is do this, and extend those up like pillars. So instead, you have 3 1-block long windows. Coming over to this next one, you can place corner blocks. It looks a little bit derp, so I'm not going to do it. But what I'm going to do instead is, you could do a 2x2 pillar down the middle. I'll just do the corner blocks. So yeah, the first one you did, corner blocks. Next one, divide that up into 3 little windows. Next one, corner blocks. This one, once again, you're going to want to divide it up into the same 4 1-block long windows. And then go ahead and extend that up. This one, I don't know if this is the really derp one. Okay, that one is really derp. Again, this is another one that you're I said a little bit different one. So this is what we should have. We should have the have a corner blocks. There's 3 windows, corner blocks, 4 1-block windows, and then this one. Find the middle and place another 2-block long pillar in it. And do not place corner blocks in these 2-block windows, because it'll just make it look shorter. It'll just do that, and that looks derp. So yeah, this next one you're gonna want to place corner blocks. This next one, you're also gonna want to place corner blocks. This next one, let me see if you're gonna place corner blocks or not. No, you're not. Make your 2-block pillar. Oh no, 1-block pillar actually in the center of this next one. And this next one, again, your 2-block. No, not 2-block. It's just a 1-block actually for this next one. And then for this one, you're gonna want to place corner blocks. For this next one, you're gonna want to make 3 1-block windows. Should be like this. And then for this last one, you're gonna want to have corner blocks. I went through that a little bit quickly, so I'm gonna go through it again for you. Make it, So we have our block with corner blocks. We're going from the far right, looking at the back. Our window with corner blocks. Our next window should be 3 1x3 windows. Next one we have corner blocks. Next one we put a pillar down the middle. And you should have added corner blocks in this one, but I forgot to. So a pillar down the middle with corner blocks. After that one you should have a pillar down the middle with no corner blocks because they're only 2 blocks wide. This next one, corner blocks. The one after that, corner blocks. Next one, 2 pillar in the middle. 2-block pillar in the middle with oh no, not a 2-block pillar in this one. For this one that I said do a 2-block pillar, don't do that. Coming over on this side, I don't know why, but I placed that little extra layer there. So actually just kind of do that and make them each 3 blocks. And then place your corner blocks. That looks a lot nicer. After that one, you should have a 4 1x3s, corner blocks, and then 3 1x3s, and then that. Okay, so this next thing we're going to do is, I'm going to go off camera for a little bit. I'm going to fill in the roof of this hallway, and I'm going to fill in all of our windows with glass panes, so we'll get right back to you.